Today we're back with another video. I don't know where that came from. And in this video we're taking a look at some street photos. Some street photography that I did the other week. And specifically how much you can get within a 30-minute window. You got a lunch, maybe you're working from home. We're just taking a quick look at what you can do, right? You have 30 minutes and what can you do in that time frame? What kind of photos can you get? How can you be creative with the stuff around you? I had a meeting before this and a meeting after, so I had about 30 minutes on the nose to really do this and kind of explore my area and take some photos that I liked or enjoyed. And with that, I thought 30 minutes was going to be not enough time. I thought that I would end up feeling like I was rushed, wanted to get some more photos, wanted to be a bit more creative, and just cut way too short and not able to get everything that I wanted to get. Ironically, something else happened. I had too much time. I walked down the block and throughout that kind of took photos, and there came a moment where I figured, hey, I've been shooting for a minute now. I easily have to be at around 28 minutes, right? But actually, I looked at my GoPro footage, which I was using also as a timer, and saw that I was only at 20 minutes. I had 10 whole minutes left to keep on making photos. So this was easily one of my favorite photos of the bunch. And here we have a reflection at play with a coffee shop that sits on a corner. And because of that, you get this really unique, almost triangle look with the building. And you can very easily shoot from one window into the space of the coffee shop and then another window. I waited here, had a couple attempts. You can see that here in the GoPro footage. You know, some folks kind of walking by and stuff, but this was really the shot I went with. I really just liked how the subject was kind of main in the center here with the shot. There's also some layers at play here. We get almost this cool kind of multi-layered effect where we have the bike, the reflection of the bike in the foreground. We have the stuff going on in the background, which is actually the reflection of the street to the right, and then the other traffic light like actually visibly being seen. So just a lot of cool overlay, something that I would simulate sometimes with editing, but just naturally being done. I actually didn't like this picture the first time I got it, and there were also a couple tries here. This one was much more tricky. We're still playing with that coffee shop and the triangle shape it had. So this is, you know, kind of going in one window into their space through another window, and then using the framing of the window on the other side as a natural like frame to guide the eye and everything. And then we obviously have a cool layering effect because of all the reflections behind us. And this is a photo that I really didn't like at the beginning. The timing was just really bad when I tried. I had no sense or idea of people sort of coming by. The moment I would sort of see them, I'd immediately kind of, you know, pull my shutter, and it would be almost too late each time or way too early, and I was just getting them half in frame. I really didn't like it. Didn't like the most because of the two cars in the background. I think it's just extremely distracting. If I wanted to, which I didn't, because the exercise for this was just kind of a quick run and gun type of vibe, and then also editing on the go, I could have masked out our subject here and put him in front of one of the background street photos I got where there were no cars. That is something you could totally do. I didn't want to. I think it's fine as it is. I think the attention on our subject here and just the, you know, the action at play here is interesting enough. And this photo's actually grown on me a lot. I did not like it at first, but I actually think that it's now tied with a third photo you'll see in this set. And that is this photo right here. We have something at the foreground right here, which is just like a wooden tabletop almost, but then you have the sort of plasticky, I don't even know what to call that, but the plasticky entrance here at play here that a lot of restaurants put up during the winter to kind of help ventilate the cold air from getting into the restaurant. And it actually played really well as this natural framing. You can see that in this first photo set. I've edited all the photos from this walk 30-minute challenge now, but the first photo set, I just kind of had this natural development of using natural framing. Like, it just kind of, I didn't plan that. I would like to say that I did, but it just, I saw it becoming a thing. I had multiple options for it, and I was able to get 3 photos kind of very well with like natural framing, and so that's kind of the direction it just took. It felt more like a picture within a picture, and then the texture, the like plasticky texture, actually looks really, really cool. If you zoom into the photo, it almost looks like an oil painting. I posted this picture on Instagram by itself. There wasn't really any other photo that kind of matched with it as far as like putting it into a set. I wish the car in the bottom left was just up a little bit further, and it's kind of in a spot where I could clone stamp it out if I wanted to. But again, this was supposed to be kind of a quick run and gun photo, capturing, but then also photo editing like real fast. There's also the car coming in on the far right. Same situation here. I have like an empty plate that I could probably use, and while that's something I could do, I just wanted to get it more natural. I love how our subject here has an orange hat and reddish oranges like Vans, and how that matches perfectly with the carry-out sign. I saw that and got extremely excited and just started snapping. I didn't realize this in the moment, but actually afterwards I saw that they're actually eating an ice cream bar. It was 20 degrees that day here in Chicago, and they were eating an ice cream bar, and I just thought that was hilarious. So the caption is ice cream bars and 20 degrees. And to finish this out, I think out of the entire thing, not this photo set specifically, but out of the entire shoot, this was my second favorite photo. I knew that I just wanted to get the threads in there and somehow play with that. Originally, I was not vibing with what I did at all. You can see that here in the GoPro footage. It was just, this was the wrong idea. That's not what I should have been doing. And then I just kind of like looped around. This is a great example of like just sticking with something, even if you feel weird or awkward or like it's going nowhere. Like, I just stuck with this. I had a lot of people walking by staring at me like, what's this guy doing? I knew there was something there, I just wasn't seeing it at first. And this is sort of what it turned into. Like, this shot right here, I just originally started from the front of the pole with the flag, and then just kind of came back around, and the wind pushed this flag sort of the opposite way right in front of my camera, and I was able to get this great, again, natural framing with 2 people walking down, all just like perfectly. I think the only thing I would have liked a little bit more is if the G and the A weren't blocked by the long thread of the flag. But this is easily my second favorite photo of the entire thing. I think everything landed up perfectly here, and I just love the two subjects walking across frame here, the flag, the natural framing with the pole to the right. Yeah, it's dope. I like this one a lot. This was a very quick process, just, boom, 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 run and gun. That was the idea behind all of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, or at least found it somewhat informative. Until next time, my name is Josue, and I live in Chicago, the greatest city in the world. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.